Good morning, friends. This is Preeti Khastigar from TCR's India, and I would like to take this opportunity to wish everyone across the globe Happy Diwali. Diwali is a festival of lights, and it's full of colors and a lot of like in India, people actually it's like Christmas for Indians. Having said that, I would like to discuss more on what kind of strategies should be followed once a patent or a patent is granted in India, and how the process moves on, especially in the pharmaceutical sector. Where a lot of opposition or patent opposition is being filed by a few groups in India to provide affordable medicines. So, the best strategy to avoid any kind of litigation, that is the patent litigation in India, is to sign a licensing deal with the domestic players or the generic players in India, so that you can avoid the hassle of going to courts. uh, right now in India, the ecosystem is very good. It's very optimistic, and a lot of deals are happening in every sector. And when we talk about the digital transformation, so a lot of mobile apps patents are being filed, like companies like Uber, Facebook. Then you have Google, Microsoft. They are filing a lot of patent applications, and yes, few of the patent applications are being granted in India. So you need to discuss and sit with your patent attorney and understand the scenario or the way to move forward to get a mobile app patent. Basically, when we talk about mobile app patent, there's a section in the Indian Patent Act, which is the section 3, which talks about what is not invention under the act. However, when we talk about software applications, uh, if we can actually put the hardware component in the patent claims, any kind of software can get a patent granted under the Indian scenario. It's not that it's a no situation in India. Yes, the patent office and the examiners are very strict in granting such patent application, because it should not be frivolous. And when we talk about the pharmaceutical sector, again, the section 3 talks about the efficacy of any drug molecule. So you need to put, or you need to disclose the data, in a tabular format when you talk about the efficacy. And the efficacy should be such that it is better, and it is not something which is known as prior art, or it was known in the prior art. Prior art means something which was already known in the public domain before the patent application was filed. And it's a very confident way of moving in the right direction. So you need to know what kind of data should be there in the detailed description, especially in the pharmaceutical sector, even the medical sector, where you are claiming the devices. Uh, the type of claims, what are you claiming in the independent claim, what are you claiming in the dependent claim, and how the claims are read. Many a times people or patent attorneys across the globe, they draft patent in a manner whereby claim 3 and 4 is dependent on claim 1. However, in India, this kind of claim cannot be granted. So you need to decide which claim will depend on what, and that claim will depend on the independent claim. So, as we know, India is a very good market for filing a patent applications, because the ecosystem as such is providing a growth pattern, and the growth curve is very good. As when you say of the data, the kind of users for your innovation in India, because of the population, it's a huge market. That's the main reason why anybody is seeing India as a country where a lot of business opportunities are emerging, and the operating margins are high, because under the Modi's government, a lot of incentives are being provided. And there's a lot of disruption in the ecosystem, especially in the startup ecosystem, and there's so much of digital transformation taking place. So much of in the healthcare sector, a lot of innovations are happening, not only as devices and apparatus, but even controlling the pricing of devices like stents. So NPAA is actually regulating that authority. And we at TCIS, how we can assist you is with, we help you understand the ecosystem of doing business in India. When we say the doing business in India and understanding the ecosystem, it's not just the law part of it. There's a strategy part of it with which we can assist you, and we help you spend less. That is the best part. At the end of the day, everybody wants to, save money, and we take a percentage of what you save and not what you earn. So I think that's have been our mission and motto of assisting and facilitating the process of doing business in India. We would be happy to discuss your innovative patent which you want to file across the globe. We have very good relationships with patent attorneys across the globe, and we can actually be a vendor whereby all your applications are being handled by us. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, and have a great day ahead. Happy Diwali to everyone from TCI's family. Thank you.